Today I'm testing native speakers one part of the Duolingo English test called Read and Select. So this is a real part of the Duolingo English test. It appears at the start of the test and it's called Read and Select. And it's very simple. You look at a word and you just have to think, is it a real word or a fake word? So here I will give you 20 words and you just need to decide if it's a real one or a fake one. Easy enough, right?
Should be.
The test is adaptive though, so as you get them all correct, the test does get harder.
Okay.
And if you get it incorrect, unfortunately, it's game over. If you get all 20 correct, I will give you £50 in cash right now.
Wow.
Now, it sounds easy, but even this task can trick native speakers. So let's see how they do.
All right.
Any questions?
No.
Good luck.
Let's start.
Yeah, best of luck.
Right, bike. Bike is a real word.
Is bike a real English word?
Let's think about this now.
No.
All right then, is this a real English word? Bike.
I just say bike.
Yeah, bike.
And then that's a real word.
Real, okay, then click real, and then continue. Okay, bike.
Table, yeah.
Now, a really important tip is don't relax just because a word looks easy. At the beginning, some of the words might feel simple, but every answer matters. So treat every word the same. Stay focused from the start.
Good. No? Good.
No,
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Good?
Good.
Good. Good.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead. No.
Okay, so far so good.
Theology.
Theology. I don't think that doesn't sound like a word.
Biology. I mean,
Biology.
I know biology, but is biology a thing?
Actually, this one is quite tough. I don't think that's real.
Neither do I. But it's just like the type of word that could be real.
It could be a study of something.
Yeah, because but can you think of a single other ology?
Biology.
Biology. Is that supposed to be biology? Okay, so no, that's not a real word.
I'm going to say no. I've never heard of it.
Okay. Oh, before you pick, so why did you decide no for this one?
I've never heard of it. It sounds like it might be some sort of science word, but it just sounds a bit false to me.
Okay. Well done. Next one. Remember, this task isn't testing your vocabulary. It's testing how quickly you can recognize real English words, right? That you can notice that's a real English word. So, my first tip for you today is if you see a word and instantly think, yes, that's a real word, well, it probably is. And if you are hesitant, right, so you're unsure, then it's probably a fake word. But, and this is a big but, please check the spellings, okay? Because Duolingo likes to sometimes change the spellings a little bit. For example, maybe they write influence with an S or environment with an M. If you know the real spellings for these words, write them down in the comments. Yeah, okay, and click continue.
Okay. Glap is not a real word.
How did you know that?
It doesn't look like a real word.
Okay.
Is how I would say, but I
Yeah.
can't quite describe that. Largest is a real word. Adjective.
Enching? I don't think so.
Enching.
No. Enching.
No.
No.
I don't think so.
No.
Enching.
Enching.
I don't think that's a real word either.
Enching. Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
I was
sorry.
wrong.
That's so close.
I don't know why I thought that was right, but...
So that's interesting. So these are real words from the English test. What made you think this one was right?
No clue, I just thought it was fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, well, well done anyway.
Thank you.
Thanks for taking part.
That's okay.
Before we go back to the gardens, I want to say something. If you are preparing for the Duolingo English test, then Arno can help you. It is a test preparation platform that uses AI to help English learners. Now look, I have been an English teacher for nearly 20 years, and this is, honestly, one of the best tools I have ever seen. You get unlimited practice tests, really useful AI feedback, and a personalized plan made just for you. But don't just listen to me. Have a look for yourself at goarno.io or have a look at the link in the description. Right, let's get back to the gardens then.
Okay. Utility, yes.
Yeah.
I technically work for a utility company.
Okay.
So
it's a bit too easy for you then.
yeah, that one was an easy one, wasn't it? Rupees.
Rupees. I think so. Rupees.
Yeah. Indian currency.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, is that how you spell rupees, though?
Rupees.
Well, that's an Indian currency, isn't it? But is it English?
No, because it's Indian.
It's an English word. Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Ooh, it's tricky. I'm going to say yes.
Yeah. Sorry, this is the English spelling of the Indian currency.
Okay, can you really blame me though?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Sorry.
Oh no, is that my first one incorrect?
The currency of India.
Oh, because I heard of rupiah. That's Indonesian, but I hadn't heard of rupees.
Oh, you're so close. It's the correct spelling. I'm so sorry.
How?
Yeah, the classic Indian currency. But,
Yeah.
But we don't see this word very often in English, do we?
No.
So you're kind of just like guessing from instinct.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
That's over. No 50 quid.
No, but it was nice meeting you.
Yes, very nice meeting you too. I won't quit my day job. I'll go back to it actually, because I'm already late.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So please remember that this part of the test is adaptive. And that just means that when you get a question correct, the test gets harder. So it's not just about getting all the right answers, okay? It's about pushing the test higher up to your real level. And this is important.
Emino.
Nah.
No.
I've not heard of it.
Eminal. I don't think so.
I feel like eminal is similar to something I've heard before.
Liminal? Yeah, could be. But I'm going to say no.
I love how you're looking at me.
Yeah.
Looking at me for signals.
Opsele. Oh, I don't know. I feel like this. Okay.
Well done.
Furthered. That is a word. Furthered is a word.
Use in a sentence.
Furthered. Furthered. Wait.
Further. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Yes.
Furthered.
Yeah. Furthered.
Can you put it in a sentence?
Yeah, I don't know.
Furthered. Yeah.
I feel like it's just further.
I furthered my knowledge in English words.
Okay.
Furthered, yes. I furthered my education and became clever. Yeah. Or not so clever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, furthered's the word.
I furthered my abilities. I don't know.
Yeah, sure. I'm just double checking.
Scorned. That's a word. I scorned someone.
You scorned. You told someone off.
Yeah, that's
Was that?
I don't know if that might be just like a Yorkshire word.
Scorned. Yes.
Yeah, seen that.
Got you what to do.
You pick.
Real or fake?
Real or fake? Scorned. Nah. When is someone? Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Scorned. Oh, I've been scorned many times.
Oh no.
Yeah.
To scorn someone.
Scorn. Yeah, it's past tense for scorn.
Bang.
No. Should we just go for
No.
no?
Just the gut.
Scorn's a word. Yeah.
No.
Now, I have noticed that online people are giving the advice of learn prefixes and suffixes. That's words that are at the start of a word, like in, on, or at the end of a word, like meant, shun, ly, itty. And that can be useful because English does have these patterns. But here's the difficult part. The test knows this too. So when they make fake words, they will be using these patterns. So you can't just use these patterns to pass the test, okay? Just because a word looks like it's right doesn't mean it is right.
Red. I'm going to say no.
Red.
Red.
Or
read red. No.
Red.
That doesn't make sense.
Read red. Red. No, I don't know that word.
And what made you decide no for that?
I've never heard of it.
Okay.
And it doesn't sound right when I say it. Red.
I don't think like this structure wouldn't make sense.
And
in
I
English words.
also feel like if there was an English word that was essentially red, I would have seen it before, and
Yeah.
it would commit that to memory.
Because if it was read red, like you wouldn't spell it like there would be an A after that E.
Very, yeah, great.
Unbeknownst, yes.
That's weird.
Wow, doing really well.
Unbeknownst, yes. Unbeknownst to me, you were a secret agent, yeah. Something like that. I'm putting it in context for you as well.
Yeah, amazing.
Unbeknownst. Yes.
That's a
yes.
word. Unbeknownst to me.
I love that word.
Yep, great collocation there.
Bang. Huge. Pharmitic.
Oh.
No.
Pharmitic. I don't think that's a word.
I don't
I'm
know.
going to go with no.
Pharmitic. I live near a farm, but I've never heard of the word pharmitic. So I'm going to have to go for no on that.
Yeah, no. They've tried.
If this was a word, it would be the PH.
Yes, it would.
It would be like pharmacy.
Yeah, great shout. No. Perfect. Okay.
Chawning. Now that sounds like some sort of old English word that you might find in a Shakespeare play.
Chawning. No.
Okay, it's like a verb.
Chawning. Oh, that can't be a word.
Yeah, no, it's not a word. You're right.
Chawning.
But again, I've never heard of it, so I'm going to have to say no.
Because it's not yawning.
It just sounds like
it's
a
not
word.
like-
I don't know. It's yes.
So, the hardest fake words are the ones that look almost real. Okay? So, when you see a word that looks familiar, that's when you need to be careful. So, double check the word, check the spelling, because that's when the test is trying to trick you. Can you guess which word is real here?
Richer.
Wow, you guys are doing really well.
Richer.
Well, that's not how you spell richer or ritual.
No, it's like an in between, which is why it might.
That's why I'm a bit like, ooh, but I think no.
I think no as well.
Yes.
No. Richer, but not spelt like that, but richer, no.
Okay.
Richer. Oh, this is actually really hard. I'm going to go no.
Okay.
I like it. Well done. I like your instinct.
I know, you seem very sure.
Yeah, you're doing really well. At the moment. Yeah. I think you have 2 more left until the...
Flax.
Flax. I think that's a type of clothing or something.
Yeah, it sounds like yeah.
Okay, flax. I feel like I've seen that before.
But like, because something like flaxseed, that's spelt differently, like with an X. But this could also, like, flax kind of sounds like...
But it looks like a word. It's like spelt how I'd think flax would be spelt.
It kind of feels like it could be like a piece of clothing.
That's what I was thinking. Like it feels like it should be some sort of legging,
I
like
was wearing
trousers.
some flax.
Yes.
Flax. I've never heard of that one. Flax. I'm going to say no to that.
Okay.
I'm going to trust you.
You gonna trust my
I'm
gut?
going to trust you
Okay.
this time.
You press
Okay,
it.
let's see.
Press it.
Yes.
Okay.
So do you want to know what flax means?
Yeah.
What is flax?
So it's a noun and a verb, and it means to promote, like for media, in the media, for example, to publicise or promote.
Not a piece of clothing.
You know what? This word is actually from a real Duolingo practice test for people learning English.
Oh.
So it's pretty tough. But this is the higher band. So I would say this is a 160 level word, everyone. It's the highest level. So these are all tough ones now.
It's difficult.
Okay, good luck.
Next one.
So sorry.
Oh, right.
Oh, you were 2 away.
Oh, right.
Oh, no. I think this might be the last one.
Okay.
Okay, let's lock it. for this.
Disambiguate. Disambiguate.
Now, if the words suddenly look really difficult, that's actually a good sign, okay? It means the test thinks your English level is good. So if you see words like these, know that your level is good. Can you guess which one is real here? Write it in the comments.
Okay. So, ambiguous.
Can you ambiguate something? Can you disambiguate something? Because I'm thinking, are they trying to catch us out with the prefix? Because words like unambiguate.
Yes, exactly.
Evention. Evention. That sounds like a thing, but again, I don't think I've encountered it. I'm going to say no.
Okay, oh, well done. Yeah, so in the Duolingo English Test, sometimes there are obvious fake words and then words that they really try hard to make sound like real ones. So they might add a suffix like a shun or an ly. But yeah, good job.
Evention definitely feels sort of...
What does it sound like, do you think?
Evention, there's quite a few that sounds like. It's a very normal sounding phrase, like the shun, like invention, eviction, all of that sort of thing. Very similar. Helody.
I'm going to say no.
I'm going to say no as well. I don't think that's true.
Yeah. Well done. It's interesting that the fact that when you were both reading it out, you didn't know where the stress was, which is also like instant signs that it's not a real word.
Yeah, stress is quite difficult in English, to be fair. Stress on a lot of different words is very, here and there. So a lot of people put it differently. Siemensed. That sounds real, but I don't think it's real.
I don't think it is.
I don't think it is. I don't know. No, okay.
Wow, well done.
Siemens is a difficult one.
Yeah, that seems real, doesn't it?
Imprecisely. Imprecisely is a real word. That seems too easy though, but yes.
You know, it's interesting. A lot of people get this one wrong.
Really?
Yeah, because they think it's like unprecisely.
Right.
Or,
the im and un is very difficult to discern which word is which in English.
Yeah.
So, jinx, shortened of hijinks.
Hijinks, yes.
Hijinks, I think that is a real word, yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
Well done.
Okay.
Okay, just to let you know, this is the last one.
Okay.
If you get this one correct, you will win £50 in cash right here, right now.
Okay, chthonic. I do recognise chthonic.
Okay.
I think that is a real word. Chthonic,
Are you sure?
I've encountered. I'm pretty sure.
Final answer?
Don't make me guess myself. I think so, chthonic. Yes.
Well done. You are the winners.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Mwah.
But surely you can do both.
Oh no. Yes. I don't. For me, we know ambiguous is a word.
Yeah.
We know that for a fact.
Ambiguate. I feel like I could use that in an essay.
Yes, you could. You so could.
I feel like I've seen
to
that,
ambiguate
like, write an
something.
essay. To ambiguate.
So is it disambiguate? It's got to be a word, surely. I don't know. Where are you at?
I think it is a word.
Disambiguate. Ambiguate means to complicate. So is it like to not make it complicated? I think.
I think it's a word too.
Okay, thank God. Thank God.
You're very lucky that you have a little bit more than 5 seconds.
I know.
That's true. But okay, let's do it.
Yes.
Correct. Does that mean?
Congratulations.
Congratulations. It is. Yes. Whoa.
Wow.
Well done. That's
That was
£50
touch and go at the
then.
end. Wow, thank
Amazing.
you.
Here we are. Oh, that's my. So there we go. We've got 20, 40, 50. I'll give
Thank
it
you
to.
so much.
I don't
Oh,
know.
thank you very much.
You can share it. Or
Yes.
do what you want. What will you do with the money?
Well, St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah,
so beer.
probably a few pubs.
Guinnesses all around. is it?
Exactly.
Or-
Yeah.
Guinness and baby Guinness all the way, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The £50 is yours. So you'll have to share it.
That's fine. We can
share
do
it.
that.
Let's have a look. There you are.
Oh wow.
10.
Thank you.
20.
Thank you.
Sorry, 30. 50.
50. Thank you so much.
So what are you gonna? What are you guys gonna do with the money?
Oh, so it is St. Patrick's Day.
So-
and we are going to the pub later. So probably will fund our Guinnesses.
Yeah, you funded. You funded. You funded the Guinnesses.
I'm funding the Guinnesses.
Love it. Anyway, so well done. Here is 20,
Wow, thank you.
40,
40.
50 pounds
Wow.
in Great British pounds.
Thank you so much.
Well done.
Thank
Absolutely
you.
amazing.
Thank
What are you
you.
guys going to spend it on?
Oh, that's a good question. Grocery prices have gone up, so probably them as a uni
More
student.
milk.
More milk. Porridge. Big
Porridge.
porridge fans. That's going to be spent on porridge.
I love it.